On 5?
Oh. What?
What kind of offering do you need, Francis?
Oh.
Going into abandoned buildings alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in an abandoned building alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from urbex_OA_explorers, a UK-based urban exploration channel focused on abandoned pubs, commercial buildings, and forgotten properties. Their content is largely raw and unfiltered, with minimal narration and genuine reactions. And in this case, the danger comes not from the building itself, but from the people inside it. It is January 7th, 2026, in the United Kingdom, at an abandoned pub. The group enters a pub that appears fully abandoned and marked for sale. They begin clearing rooms methodically, moving between upstairs and downstairs with torches. Visibility is poor, airflow feels strange, and unexplained noises echo through the building. At first, the sounds are dismissed as wind or the structure settling, but the group repeatedly stops to listen, unsure whether something else may be inside with them.
There's somebody squatted down there, I swear down.
One of the explorers suddenly believes he sees a figure crouched or squatting inside the building. The sighting is brief, but it immediately changes the mood. The group becomes noticeably more cautious, questioning which rooms have already been cleared and where their exits are.
I don't like this. Why have you just got fucking in-tubes there?
No, son, we use it as a fucking pillow. It needs a graffin. What is in that? There's a dog.
Ooh, that's like dog piss, bro. Everybody drinks the dog piss, not gonna lie.
It's fridge.
God, oh, scran. Oh my god, that's just scran.
They're actually using shit in there. That's definitely
Bro, there's sauce in it. Oh my
fucking meds, mate.
there's meds. Has he got a mini Oh no, he's got a mini
Fuck is
shield.
that? Fresh fruit shit.
He's got cooking
Well, let's see if he doesn't find anywhere else, because I hate being up there.
Yeah, I don't like being up there.
We're in box.
Yeah, look, what's that? Things red.
That's a smoke detector, mate.
Yeah, I know, but like, just because there's loads of power on.
Bandit. No.
Oi, come here.
What's in there? You fine. Look for him.
Open that door. There's just a sofa in there.
Wait, no, someone's been living there.
Yeah,
Actually. Yeah, obviously.
Will it?
Upstairs, they discover clear signs that the pub is being lived in. A fridge contains food, alongside tea, medication, bedding, clothing, and personal items. The space looks actively used, not abandoned. The group openly admits discomfort, realizing they may be intruding on someone else's living space. One of the explorers states he has just seen someone move inside the building. This confirms their suspicion that they are not alone. The group pauses, listening closely, unsure where the person is or how close they might be.
Little cunt. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. If I ever see you around there again, I will f***ing batter you.
Fuck.
A male squatter suddenly confronts them inside the pub. He is aggressive and confrontational, shouting and threatening them, while demanding they leave immediately. The explorers attempt to explain that they believed the building was abandoned and that nothing has been damaged, but the man remains hostile. After exiting the building, the group reflects on the confrontation. They note how the squatter was gripping his keys in his hand, interpreting it as preparation for violence. Several members admit they genuinely believed the situation was close to turning physical. What begins as a routine urban exploration quickly escalates into a dangerous real-world encounter. A building assumed to be abandoned is, in reality, actively occupied by a hostile individual. Once safely away, the explorers openly discuss how shaken they are, agreeing that staying any longer could have resulted in serious harm. The video ends as a stark reminder that abandoned places are often not empty, and that in urbex, the most unpredictable threat is rarely the structure itself, but the people inside. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Very Brodacious, a US-based urban exploration channel focused on abandoned malls, derelict buildings, and large forgotten spaces. Their videos are filmed from a first-person perspective, blending casual humor with the very real risks that come with exploring locations that are often not as empty as they appear. It is February 6th, 2026, in Newburgh, New York, United States.
So we did hear from the Urbex app, or the Haze app, that there might be some squatters here, and we do see some blankets and sleeping bags down here on the floor, so we have to keep our guards up.
Dude, they even have like...
The discovery immediately suggests that people may be living inside the building. They acknowledge warnings they've seen on urban exploration apps about squatters in the area, and agree to stay alert as they move deeper into the complex. Over the next several minutes, they explore vacant retail units, upper levels, roof access points, and exterior sections of the mall. Mold, broken fixtures, and signs of long-term decay are everywhere. Although the mood remains relatively light at first, the awareness that someone else could be inside never fully fades.
Well, I guess we could put a pause and go in a tiny room. Oh yeah, there's an open window over here. Yo! What? You guys won? What do we?
While attempting to access another section of the mall through an open window, a male voice suddenly speaks from inside, repeatedly asking, "What do you want?" The voice is close, clear, and unmistakably human. The moment instantly shifts the situation from casual exploration to a direct confrontation.
Guys, there's somebody else in here. Well, guys, that was kind of scary. I'm gonna try to see if there's an exit this way.
Dude, if I knew my light went that much brighter, we would have saw him immediately.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it makes me feel bad because if he's living here, that kind of sucks, right?
Point the light in front of you.
Huh? Oh, I think you said that there was a light in front of me.
I said you should point the light in front of you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But we don't know if he's dangerous. You know? Well, we gotta see if there's an exit this way. That would be pretty neat. Let me check the ceiling too.
He's on the ceiling. You got him saying hello on video?
Yeah.
Nice.
What is this? Oh. He's right there. Alright, let's leave. Sorry for bothering you.
Shining their lights further inside, the explorers spot a man lying in a sleeping bag. This confirms the mall is actively being used as shelter. They remain calm and explain that they are just exploring, while openly acknowledging the uncertainty of how the situation could unfold. Recognizing the risk of staying any longer, they apologize for disturbing him and leave the area immediately, choosing not to escalate the encounter or push further into the building. After exiting the mall, the explorers reflect on the encounter and address the reality of homelessness in abandoned spaces. They note that the man was not aggressive and appeared to simply be trying to sleep, but also acknowledge how quickly the situation could have turned dangerous due to the unknowns involved. The video closes with a grounded reminder that urban exploration carries real-world risks, not because of ghosts or legends, but because many abandoned places are still occupied. Even when no hostility is shown, the unpredictability of human presence makes these locations far more dangerous than they appear from the outside. The next chilling video comes from The Urbanators, a UK-based urban exploration channel documenting abandoned and off-limits buildings across the country. Their videos rely on real-time footage, unfiltered reactions, and the very real risks that come with entering properties that are often still monitored or occupied. It is December 13th, 2025, in the United Kingdom, at an old manor house. Exact location undisclosed.
I don't think I left any tags out last time. Maybe on a mirror.
Look me from the outside.
Yeah. Definitely look from the outside.
Still the same.
Wow. We've got to scrap bin up. Someone's been stopped.
Oh, probably them what we're squatting.
Or we just obviously didn't realise there is cameras around. And by the time it's done what they've done, someone's come around, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just going to say it's safe in there. We've got some tools in here. And is that an old tow machine or part of one? In fact, that's it there. Look. What's that? One of them. What they call it, saws, isn't it?
The Urbanators move through the manor, checking rooms methodically. Locked doors, broken windows, and stripped copper wiring point to recent human activity. Scattered belongings suggest squatters may still be using the building.
When they get all clothes drying down the unit, the size of them one.
Oh well, definitely cut them off, haven't they?
Yeah, even them ones that in there, look.
Jesus.
Wow.
Proper bit rifling that copper, aren't they?
Yeah.
The number of names on there.
Yeah, it's one. Amish room and paint store.
Harness room. I just wonder if they had horses on here or something.
Whoa. This room is weird.
That's a dead end, isn't it? Like,
In the underground boiler rooms, the signs of activity become more obvious. Debris and stripped infrastructure line the space, reinforcing the sense that the building hasn't been abandoned as long as it appears. The atmosphere feels heavy and claustrophobic, with the knowledge that others may have been there very recently.
Just seen it flash red straight forward in that net. Have you seen it? Yeah, it's flashed there. Yeah, it's just flashed now, so. If,
A red light suddenly flashes from a sensor inside the building. The unexpected activation startles the group and confirms that the site is at least partially monitored. Footsteps, voices, and distant movement echo through the dark corridors. The team slows down, listening carefully, aware that they may not be alone inside the manor.
Sounds like free.
Call him back up.
Go out that front door now.
Which one? The one upstairs?
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on then. Yeah.
One second. Right there.
Hold on.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, all right, well. It's just 3.
That's it for this one.
That's it for this one, guys.
Police arrive after receiving reports of trespassers. As the explorers attempt to leave quietly, they are stopped, detained, searched, and questioned. Officers explain that repeated calls about intruders at the property led to their response. The group complies with instructions and is formally escorted off the site. The exploration ends abruptly, with large sections of the manor left undocumented. What begins as a routine urbex quickly escalates once it becomes clear the property is actively used and monitored. Evidence of squatters, stripped materials, and triggered sensors underline the risks involved. The police intervention reinforces how quickly situations can change in abandoned locations. The video closes as a reminder that urban exploration isn't just about decaying buildings. It's about navigating unpredictable human presence, surveillance, and legal consequences that can surface without warning. The next shocking video of the night comes from Mr. Mickey Explores, a UK-based urban exploration channel known for entering abandoned, hidden, and high-risk locations across Europe. The channel focuses on raw, unfiltered footage, real-time decision-making, and the very real danger that comes from exploring places that may not be as empty as they appear. It is December 4th, 2025, in Portugal, at a location known as the Green Palace, exact location undisclosed. As the group moves deeper into the grounds, they enter former wine storage areas filled with bottles, alcohol, and abandoned personal belongings. A parked vehicle is discovered nearby with the keys still inside, immediately raising concerns that someone may still be using the property.
Hello.
Hello? Well, you just died.
Hello. We'll go. Sorry. Okay. We'll put it down, we're not abandoned. Sorry.
See that?
It's photographed, yeah. Video. That's it. Look.
You're up?
We just film. Just.
Are you okay?
Steel? No, we don't. No. Yeah. No. Thank you.
See? Yeah? Right? Have you got anyone?
Okay. You will live upstairs. You will.
A man is suddenly encountered inside the property. The meeting is unexpected and immediately uncomfortable. A language barrier makes communication difficult, and for several moments the explorers are unsure whether they are being accused of trespassing or theft. The uncertainty turns the situation tense, with no clear indication of how it might escalate. The man firmly instructs them to leave the property. While calm and not aggressive, his message is clear. The group apologize and agree to comply, aware that staying any longer could worsen the situation.
Wow. Can hear more people over. So I mean, it's like I'm saying there's 5 of us and 1 of him, but then how many people does he know down there?
He'll be alright.
Hmm? Yeah, now we're paid. I've got to get some treat now, won't I?
He'll say alright.
And did you think we were stealing? That's what was wrong with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, people been stealing stuff.
Yeah, he said people coming to rob it.
Right.
I said, no, I said, we don't do that. I said, we're going to
So yeah, my heart's still pounding, bum, 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 but we're all right now. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this.
Despite the confrontation, they are briefly allowed to continue filming. They quickly document parts of the interior, grand staircases, old photographs, and architectural details, while remaining conscious that their presence is no longer welcome. As they exit, the tension lingers. The group openly reflects on how close the encounter came to turning serious, especially given that this takes place on their final day in Portugal. What starts as a routine urban exploration turns into a real-world confrontation inside a semi-occupied location. The discovery of an active occupant instantly transforms the atmosphere from abandoned and quiet to unpredictable and risky. The explorers leave without further incident, but the video stands as a reminder that abandoned locations are often anything but empty, and that the greatest danger in urbex isn't the building itself, but the people who may still be inside. The next video comes from Condition Orange, a US-based urban exploration channel known for immersive walkthroughs of abandoned hospitals and large-scale derelict locations. Their videos focus on atmosphere, scale, and the uneasy silence that comes with places left to decay. It is March 26, 2021, in Birmingham, Alabama, United States, at the long-abandoned Caraway Hospital.
Looks like these lights fell down or something.
Yeah. They're still up. Some of them are still up there.
I want to see if we can find a projector. There used to be a projector here. There had to be.
Yeah,
And
someone
somebody
stole that.
stole it, yeah.
Through here,
Yeah.
you can literally see it right there.
Somebody stole the table, though. Somebody stole the table. And they stole all the electronics that goes up around it.
Dude.
This is it, bro.
I just like peeked through there and like saw the circle and I was like, oh,
They took the metal.
dude.
They stole all of the electronics.
This. Dude, they like.
The team moves through the upper floors of the hospital, carefully navigating broken flooring, shattered glass, and exposed metal. Entire wards stand stripped and water-damaged, with paint peeling from the walls and debris scattered across corridors. The sheer size of the building becomes apparent as their footsteps echo endlessly, making it difficult to tell where sounds are coming from. The hospital feels not just empty, but unnaturally quiet, heightening awareness with every movement.
Armstrong relocation. Yeah.
What was that?
Sounded like a voice.
Sounded like somebody screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, so it might not have picked it up on camera, but we heard someone scream, hey. It sounded like they were saying hey, and they were screaming it, but we think it was from like two.
While descending a stairwell, one explorer hears rapid footsteps running directly behind him. He reacts instinctively, startled by how close the sound feels. The others confirm they were nowhere near him at the time.
Sound. Hold on, turn the light off. Dude, it sounds like it's right here.
Persistent noises continue near the generator area. The team debates whether to announce their presence, but decide against it, instead scanning dark corridors and doorways for movement, while sticking to the most stable paths through the hospital. Sounds remain uncomfortably close, following them as they move. although no one ever steps into view. The lack of visual confirmation only adds to the unease, reinforcing the feeling that something or someone is nearby. The team leaves Caraway Hospital unsettled. Despite never seeing another person, the repeated screams, running footsteps, locked doors, and mechanical noises suggest the building may not have been as empty as it first appeared. The exploration highlights both the physical danger of navigating a collapsing hospital and the psychological strain of not knowing who else might be moving through its halls. In a place this large and decayed, silence itself becomes unsettling, and the sense of not being alone lingers long after they leave. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. Alright, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Exploring with Brad, a US-based urban explorer and paranormal investigator known for overnight investigations in abandoned and reportedly haunted locations. His approach relies on real-time exploration, spirit box communication, and minimal interruption as events unfold. It is December 23rd, 2025, in the United States, at a witch house and adjacent barn, a location long associated with reports of spirit activity.
Show yourself. Show you what it does. See how it's tracing things? Whoa, that is actually kind of odd. Okay, so that was something real. Cause see how it's not tracing the toilet, it's above? Hello, is that you?
Brad begins the investigation alone, exploring the upper floors and attic of the witch house. The structure is clearly unstable, with soft floorboards, exposed beams, and visible decay throughout. Wind moves freely through the building, causing doors and loose materials to shift, while distant noises echo through otherwise empty rooms. He identifies the attic and the nearby barn as key hotspots based on prior reports. Equipment is set up, and Brad prepares to begin spirit communication. The environment remains quiet, but the isolation and condition of the building create an underlying tension.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Bertram.
Is that's your name? Your name is Bertram?
During a spirit box session, Brad begins receiving responses from a voice identifying itself as Bertram. The communication suggests distress and references to past events tied to the location. Another name, Shelley, is also heard during questioning, adding complexity to the interaction.
Who was here, Andrea? Who was here? Okay, it said very recently.
Brad moves into the adjacent barn. Almost immediately, activity escalates. Loud bangs echo through the structure, and objects appear to shift or move without any clear source. The enclosed space amplifies the noise, making it difficult to pinpoint where the disturbances originate.
Oh, this is it. Okay, Francis. How old are you, Francis? She's making sounds.
Spirit communication continues, now involving a presence identifying as Francis, joined by another entity named Jody. Responses appear direct and reactive, answering questions about identity and connection to the site.
What kind of offering do you need, Francis? Oh, smalls. don't know if spirits work with the weather. I don't know. That's really starting to scare me though. The wind's picking up every time I speak to her.
800 years ago.
800 years ago. Okay.
Francis references specific names and requests offerings. The barn remains active, with repeated loud impacts and movement occurring around Brad as he documents the responses in real time. Unexplained noises and movement persist without slowing. With activity continuing and safety becoming a concern due to the structure and isolation, Brad makes the decision to end the overnight investigation early and leave the property. The investigation builds steadily from quiet communication to sustained physical disturbances. Multiple entities, including Bertram, Shelley, Andrea, Francis, and Jody, are documented responding intelligently through spirit communication. While the witch house produces consistent verbal interaction, the barn becomes the focal point for physical activity, with loud bangs and object movement occurring in direct response to questioning. The early exit leaves the investigation unresolved, reinforcing the impression that the activity was persistent, aware, and escalating, rather than fading with time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.